Rumors surrounding Carlos Baleba and Manchester United have continued to gather momentum, and if the move eventually happens, it could become one of the smartest pieces of business in modern Premier League football. The young midfielder has quickly developed into one of the most exciting talents in England, combining physical dominance, technical intelligence, and tactical maturity beyond his age. For Manchester United, a club desperately searching for balance and stability in midfield, Baleba may represent exactly the kind of player needed to rebuild the spine of the team. Manchester United's midfield problems have been obvious for several seasons. Despite spending heavily on big names, the club has often lacked energy, defensive discipline, and control in central areas. Too many games have exposed the team's inability to dominate transitions or protect the back line under pressure. The arrival of a player like Baleba would immediately address several of those concerns at once. Since moving to the Premier League, Baleba has shown remarkable composure for such a young player. His ability to win duels, recover possession, and drive the ball forward has made him stand out in one of the most demanding leagues in the world. What separates him from many defensive midfielders is not only his athleticism, but also his confidence in possession. He does not simply break up play. He actively helps his team progress up the pitch with sharp passing and intelligent movement. At Manchester United, Baleba could become the long-term foundation of the midfield. Modern football increasingly depends on midfielders who can defend large spaces while also contributing creatively in possession. Baleba appears capable of doing both. He has the physical strength to compete against powerful opponents, the stamina to cover ground relentlessly, and the technical quality to resist pressure in tight areas. These qualities are essential for a team hoping to compete consistently at the highest level. One of the biggest reasons the transfer makes sense is the age profile involved. United have often relied on experienced players nearing the latter stages of their careers, leading to repeated cycles of rebuilding. Signing Baleba would represent a shift toward investing in youth with elite potential. At his age, he still has enormous room for development, meaning United could shape him into one of the best midfielders in Europe over the next several years. The comparison many fans make is with some of the Premier League's elite midfield enforcers. Players capable of controlling matches through intelligence, aggression, and composure. Baleba has already shown glimpses of those attributes. He reads danger early, presses aggressively, and transitions quickly from defense to attack. Those are qualities Manchester United supporters have long admired in dominant midfield players of previous eras. Another factor that makes this potential transfer exciting is the tactical flexibility Baleba offers. He can operate as a holding midfielder, play in a double pivot, or even function in a more box-to-box role when required. In modern football, versatility is invaluable. Managers need players who can adapt to different systems and opponents without sacrificing performance levels. Baleba appears comfortable in multiple midfield structures, which would provide Manchester United with greater tactical options. The mental side of his game is equally impressive. Young players often struggle with consistency, particularly after moving to bigger leagues or facing intense pressure. Baleba, however, has displayed maturity and confidence in difficult situations. He does not hide during challenging moments and seems comfortable taking responsibility on the ball. That mentality is crucial at a club like Manchester United, where scrutiny is constant and expectations remain enormous. Financially, the transfer would not come cheaply. Any club attempting to sign Baleba would likely need to pay a significant fee due to his age, potential, and current importance to his team. However, the market for elite midfielders has changed dramatically in recent years. Clubs are willing to invest heavily in players who can dominate midfield for a decade. From United's perspective, paying a premium now could save years of searching for the right solution later. There is also the commercial and global aspect of the transfer. Manchester United remain one of the biggest clubs in world football, and signing one of Africa's brightest young talents would further strengthen their global appeal. Cameroon has produced legendary footballers throughout history, and Baleba has the potential to become the next major star from the country. His rise would inspire many young African footballers while adding another exciting storyline to the Premier League. Of course, signing talented players alone does not guarantee success. Manchester United's recent history proves that recruitment must be supported.